Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stadia Party Chat Podcast. This is episode 12, and I'm here with my co-host, Sebastian.
How you doing, Rudiggz?
Doing well, thank you. How are you this morning?
Good. I haven't been playing much Stadia this week, but I was trying to get back into it a little bit yesterday. What about yourself? Did you finish Grime?
I've been probably playing enough for the both of us. That's for sure. But I did not finish Crime, but we'll get into that for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
perfect.
so here at Stadia Party Chat Podcast, we're two Canadian game enthusiasts, both founding members of Stadia, who love the platform, enjoy sharing the news and discussing rumors. And we got some rumors today, that's for sure, and having fun at the same time. Today's episode, we'll be talking TWAB. We got a lot of exotics, getting some buffs and nerfs on the war mines. We're discussing probably more of my Stadia gameplay this week, Grime, and the new game Foreclosed. Also, we'll be talking, as usual, the weekly Stadia news and rumors. So yeah, if always, if you're new to the channel or if you've been here before, hit that like button, subscribe to us, and hit that bell for notifications, or whatever platform you're on. Try to show us some love. So appreciate that. Yeah, so on to what we're playing this week. This week I got into Grime. I've been trying to get my support out for the studios there who make Grime by playing a little bit every single day.
Mhm.
Also, I don't think I could handle that much being destroyed every single day because the enemy ad system in that game is just brutally punishing.
Yeah, it seemed difficult, like the way you were talking about it.
Yeah, but I've been making my way slowly through it. I think by the way it works, I'm on level 6 and
Okay.
edging closely to the end and discovering what I am and what's going on with this whole world and these rock people. I've reached a part where you sort of discover more about yourself slowly, and it's interesting because you'll go through this very hard environmental, like, jumping platforming situation, and then you'll try to find a secret through a passageway, and then all of a sudden it'll be more lore into the story.
Mm.
So you'll be learning more about the world and like where you came from and like what's going on and what your purpose is. So it's very interesting how all of that unfolds.
There's a good story to it, so that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And it sort of propels you forward to figure out what's behind that final door, which is pretty cool. They show you like the final door pretty early on, and you have to do a bunch of things to, I guess, unlock the final door, which I have not gotten to yet. I
Okay.
personally, I'm operating the elevator right now, so I've almost unlocked every stage of it, but we'll get to that.
Mm.
I'll get past that for sure. I like posting the little Stadia clips when I finish a boss or when I finish a tough ad. Mostly because I can't figure out streaming. But hopefully I can tackle that technical issue. And then other than that, this week, I was able to power through Foreclosed. So that was an entertaining game. It's it was pretty cool. Thank you to Stadia Source. I put up a review for the game, so you can check out the review there. Um, I mean, it's really brought a new genre into games, how I saw it. It was interesting how they merged like reading a comic book and playing a game at the same time. The panels were constantly transitioning. The story was very compelling. Also, the gameplay was very unique in certain aspects. So I had a lot of good things to say about it. Of course, it lacked some elements that a lot of gamers expect in today's world. But for a small man team, I believe it was 7 people who made Foreclosed.
That's
And
awesome.
And really, there was only 2 people who were in charge of level design and art. I thought it was a great accomplishment for them. So that's pretty cool to see.
That's awesome. It looks like pretty amazing. Like at first when I look at it, it was like a cyberpunk type of modified cyberpunk or something. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into playing it.
Yeah, you're Evan Kapelos, and you're a anti-hero who's unwillingly thrusted into the middle of a corporate conspiracy where you're cut off from the blockchain. So it's got interesting future concept. It's almost like playing through a Black Mirror comic book in my mind.
Oh, okay.
But very short and digestible. I mean, you can beat the entire game in 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a very linear short story. In my mind, I feel like it may be opened up to another volume, like another comic in the comic book series.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll see more about that.
Awesome.
Next we have going on to Destiny 2 this weekend or this week. So we
Yeah.
both went through the final epilogue, right?
Yeah, exactly. I had it recorded, so it's onto our channel if you want to have a look. There's a cinematic in there that give you an idea of everything that happened. But it was quite interesting. So Laxmi, she opened the portal into the Lexni camp inside the city wall, just because she saw in the future that the Fallen and the humans are attacking each other, the Guardian. But that was the part maybe she foreseen was like her releasing the Vex inside the wall, and then that was the stuff happening basically. Then like after you complete that, it's like a normal override almost, and then like you get a cutscene where you see all the Guardian fighting together like at the Elixir camp to destroy the Vex, and then you can see Osiris sitting in the back. No one know where he is. Doing the Lakshmi, um, was it like a video call or hologram call you do with her when she like die too, and she mentioned that she like Osiris showed me like how to like use that. So it's like okay, now like it's bringing up like Osiris or something bad with him. So we don't know what's gonna happen next, but
We'll
it's
find
supposed,
out August 24th, right?
yeah, there's supposed to be another like another activity missing though, because there was like a quest that was found during the data mining, but we haven't done it yet. So maybe there's more.
We'll
Who
have to
knows?
get it next week. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no more time. So
yeah, exactly. So
it's
yeah,
curious that they would make something only available for the very final week.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like for something else. Maybe after the release on August 24th, maybe if you buy the which queen you're gonna get something like another quest or something like that. Maybe it's gonna be for later, not like for next season. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Well, let's jump on to the Destiny news this week then.
Yeah, on to the TWAB. So this week at Bungie, they go through a lot of the armors, anything like armor mod to exotics. So that's what they talk about this week. One of the thing they show is the season of the redacted. So season 15, they're gonna have their mods there. So like for barriers, gonna be auto rifle, fusion rifle, linear fusion rifle. So special ammo. It's gonna be the square, so like unstoppable. Then the bow is gonna be overload or the circle. Also, you're gonna have pulse rifle and sidearm as um, unstoppable. So that's what's coming up next season for some of the mud.
Not a big fan. Like
Yeah,
anti-barriers are on most strikes. Like I want to say
yeah,
80% of strikes, and they're only giving us ARs.
Yeah, auto rifle. So that's what we're gonna have to use, I guess. Um,
or
I
Ariana's Vow. I think
yeah.
that's gonna come back.
Well, you gotta think maybe something else gonna come, another mod you can buy later or something.
Well, that's what they
Within
have
your artifact.
the six slot. They have the expensive slot for
Oh
fusion
yeah.
rifles.
So I guess that's the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that should be interesting. Moving on, fine tuning. So they play around with the controller sensitivity. So they're talking to try to level out the controller and mouse and keyboard as much as possible. I think so. And they added like some ADS sensitivity modifier, added like additional controller sensitivity. So you can be able to modify some if like you play controller, you're gonna be able to modify stuff you were not able to do before. So that should be interesting. Moving to the armors, so they're talking that the super regenerating exotic armor, they're gonna be like nerfed down to I think it's 50% you're gonna get. So you're not gonna get like your super back fully, like the Furiosa. You're almost getting like your super at over 3/4. So it was like no time to get your super back. Now you only get like 50% of it.
Yeah, I like that.
They kept everything at 50, pretty much like everything.
Yeah, but the
Um,
theory is that two Ursas will be able to get their super back and be able to chain it. So hopefully
mhm,
we'll be able to use that for GMs next season.
yeah, because that's like a big use, right? So they fixed the geomag as part of the PvP there.
Yeah.
So they cannot like get the augmented of control or something like that. So it doesn't renew your super automatically. So so that should be interesting. The Hunter, a pair of boots that like I don't see people using at all, but the Bombardier. So now, if you dodge, it's gonna drop a bomb, but also like, yeah, it's also gonna do, what do you call that? You're gonna do damage based on your subclass. So, or like give an effect. So Arc is gonna be blind, Solar is gonna be burn, Stasis is gonna be slow, and Suppress avoid.
It's interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
a void slowdown super wouldn't be all
yeah,
bad.
that should be interesting.
Or a void slow dodge. But isn't that already part of stasis inherent? Like when
Yeah,
you
so
dodge, you can slow people down.
yeah, exactly. They already have that. I wonder if it's more powerful or something.
Yeah, I think it would have to be.
Yeah. Graviton forfeit, and that's another. I don't know what's this
That
one.
is the hunter exotic that allows you to keep your invisibility longer. It's like got a
Okay,
pink
okay.
face. Yeah, it's a helmet.
Hmm. I guess they're gonna make it more tractable. Now recovery is greatly increased, and your weapon reload more quickly.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Uh-huh. I think I see that used like in PvP. Lucky pants, so they adding more to it to make it like better. I think. Intrinsic end cannon holster mod. So with the lucky pants, your end cannon will auto load automatically. So it's gonna make it a little bit better because then if you switch to it, you're gonna have like a damage buff. I can see that going a lot with the Ariana's Vow for some reason, but I already has it. Already had that,
And yeah,
so
it has auto loading holster with the catalyst.
yeah. So hmm. Anyway, moving on. Um,
Precious scars. I feel like
Precious.
nobody uses that ever. It's
Is
the Titan helmet.
oh precious scar, yeah. Yeah, I mean weapon. That's a weird one. What they adding? Like you'll have
A burst of healing and
mhm,
bonus recovery whenever you
uh
kill an enemy with a weapon whose damage type matches your subclass. So that actually is,
quite interesting.
yeah, because if you have, say, a solar, or if you're running void weapons on a void Titan, then you're going to be creating bursts of healing.
Mm-hmm.
every time you kill something.
That's crazy. Huh. So that might be very good in PvP. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crack. Icefall Mantle removed slow class ability recharge scaler. Don't know.
The ice mantle is when you change the grenade into the
Mm.
scaler is what they're calling the overshield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right.
Verity's brow. This one I never really
No.
used all too much.
Should a trigger when you get a weapon
It's a
kill.
warlock helmet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Huh.
stag, like I don't like the stag because it relies on you sort of failing
Oh
to
yeah.
act. So I try not to plan for failure.
Yeah. I think it's more good for PvE, but there's other stuff that's better.
Yeah.
Prometheum Spur. So
This is the coolest exotic looking exotic, but does absolutely nothing from
yeah.
my analysis.
So add the additional functionality while sending the rift. Solar weapon kills give you class ability energy. Okay. When your class ability energy is full, solar weapon kill consume that energy and spawn on that combination, healing empowering rift at the target location.
What? Solar weapon kills consume that
Uh,
energy and spawn a combination of healing / empowering rift at
Yeah,
target's location. So it either extends or it shoots out things like
to
the
heal you.
pants, like the boots of the assembler.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah?
Oh, well, I'm glad they're trying to do something with it.
Exactly. Sorry about that.
No
Finder,
worries.
scavenger, holster. Oh my.
Oh my.
Also rolling out some changes to mod that affect the ammo economy, running double ammo scavenger. Yeah, they talked about it too before. So the idea is that you're not gonna pick up as much ammo as you used to.
Good.
A certain one, they improve it better. So like there's gonna be some mod you can put on your weapon, I think, or your arms or something. If you like in they were talking about in Grandmaster, like they're gonna make it more useful for you to use a primary exotic. So I think that was one of the thing, right? So multiple copy of scavenger mod, the same type no longer stack. Huh. You know, when we switch armor, I guess you're gonna have to put another one. Holster, the new type of leg armor mod that gradually reloads the weapon. So it's like that, similar to the that mod in the DSC on the weapons reconstruction. It's just now like it's giving you that though.
Yeah.
Multiple copy of holster mod. Increase the rate of ammo reload. Okay.
Hand cannon excludes Ariana's vow. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Because it are yeah. Oh well. Rocket launcher, breach bow. Doesn't work with that mod.
And it
Imagine like
doesn't work with rocket launchers.
yeah.
That's
Can you imagine there was gonna be an error? It's gonna be like the cheaters that are gonna be shooting tons of like
pew pew
rocket.
pew.
Warmind cell, yeah, they like nerfing it down.
These are currently too powerful. Boo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
not a
my
surprise.
loadout for that too. So reducing the radius of the Warmind cell
Oh my
and the
god.
explosion. Uh,
Cost of global reach going up to 3?
yeah, instead of one, and it reduced the radius to 10 meter with that. So
Garbage.
they cut down everything in half really. Solar suppression, reduce the duration of suppression effect
To
when
2
using
seconds?
yeah. Rasputin, reduce the bonus solar damage. Yeah, it's pretty much cut in half.
Wow.
It's crazy, huh?
Yep. That's really too bad.
Elemental well, they're gonna try to make those more attractive, I think.
Yeah, because they would notice that you were the only person using it.
Yeah, so are they gonna make it so anybody can pick it up? I don't understand. That's the thing. Elemental armament now has an increased chance to spawn an elemental well based on the tier of of the enemy defeated. Fun might based on the duration
Yeah,
and
so if you're
increase.
defeating a yellow bar, then
Huh.
it's gonna have a higher chance than a red bar.
Yeah. Oh well. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
Uh,
see.
all right. The next Iron Banner is gonna be the Forge Pledge Pulse Firefall and the base bond sidearm. So
Strange
looking
move because they
nice.
already had a sidearm,
I
but this
know.
must be kinetic, I guess.
Yeah, maybe the pulse is energy.
Yeah.
And there's a new armor from the bottom of the sea. It looked like
Ooh.
crabs or something like that, and
You don't like that?
it's weird. It's funny. It's I can't wait to see it though in person. It's always interesting.
It looks like the warlock's gonna play us a tune.
Yeah, that's so funny, huh? Uh,
Wait, so who's in the middle? Is that a
that's
hunter?
the Hunter, yeah, and the Titan is on the far right. The helmet's quite interesting with the horn. But they
Yeah.
always do that. They always have horn, right? So
Yeah, but the
Iron
warlock
Banner.
has horns too. I guess
Yeah,
they all do. It wears a crown. All right, hunters.
yeah.
Oh no, I could see. I like the arms. They could be good, like for the hunter at least, into
hmm
some sort of fashion. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Prime reward. So if you haven't claimed that yet, you can go on to Twitch Prime and collect your reward. You got like an
Hooray!
emote. I think I already have that one, the ghost and sparrow in the ship.
Yep.
Yeah. So go claim it and add it to your collection. Supporting Sandcastle. I'm not sure exactly what is that about, but I think it's just this. The player support team is at the ready to up on any fire that might pop up.
Yeah,
Increase
just
cycle
like
count. Hmm,
keeping an eye out. Use the help if you need to.
Yeah, you can report issue through the help forum. That's pretty much the only place. I remember when we had the issue with, I couldn't log into the game because I had like more than 20 people or friends online that had to go on the forum. So it's the best place for you to ask for any issue with them. I was thinking to probably send my name and say like, is that good or not? Like, are you gonna keep it or not? And say the reasoning. I don't know. Previous season rewards. So again, like you have one more week to claim all the seasonal stuff. But if you can also claim anything from the past season too. So if you haven't claimed all your stuff, so just go through it. You can go through the app or through the website. So they talk about a couple known issue. Nothing that's popping up for me. And some videos. I haven't watched them. Have you seen them, Rudiggz?
I remember watching Cross's guide for Grandmaster Glassway, but that was a while ago.
Mm,
Makes a lot of sense, obviously.
yeah,
Uh, um,
disgraced GM.
that's
About
just
the
like
crown
trying to
control.
help people through the GMs, I guess,
Mm.
to get that title.
Yeah, there's like a bunch actually of video this week.
Yeah.
They have like a couple. There are four. Yeah,
And
four.
then
Damn.
this Destiny 2, Nintendo something. I don't know. I didn't watch
Yeah,
that.
Funtendo.
Then we have some cosplay,
Yeah, Aldrin Sov.
some
Nice.
art, and
Mm.
then yeah. Oh, they should have thrown some art of the harpy this week, but
Oh yeah.
that's cool.
So the thing to know is that next week we'll get full detail on weapons. So that's gonna be the thing. And we're gonna talk about the buff for the fusion rifle probably. So that should be interesting.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's cool. So moving on to the Stadia community blog. We have some stories and some news coming out of here. So not too exciting for for Sebastian or I, but some kid games were released on Stadia, and if you haven't claimed it already, I believe you can still pick up Paw Patrol. So get your leashes ready and take those dogs on an adventure.
No. My
Yeah,
my nephew like Paw Patrol a lot, so but he's like what 6 years old. So I wonder if he could be able to play that game, yeah?
add them to your family. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm um
exactly.
I'm sure he could jump in as long as he's just restricted to that game, where then he's playing Dead
Yeah,
by Daylight and he's having nightmares.
exactly.
Yeah, so check that out. There's some games on there. There was two Paw Patrol games.
Mhm.
There was a dinosaur one called like Gigantosaurus. There was a
Ice Age 1.
Ice Age one. Sorry, I tried to pull up the thing
Yeah.
and then
And the other
something
one
else
is
came up.
the DreamWorks Dragon Dawn of
Oh, How
New
to Train a
Riders.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you got kids, there's a new category now that you can filter through. I'm sure they added SpongeBob to there and maybe stacks on stacks, but yeah, that's cool. Coming up next, we have R6. Rainbow Six is free to play this weekend, so
Yeah, that's
check that
crazy.
out if you haven't jumped into the squad play, the 5-on-5.
Yeah. So you can also jump in and play with some Stadia developer
Oh,
within the
that happened
community.
already.
Yeah, that happened, but like that was a chance you could, but like you still can play Rainbow Six for free until the 16th of August. So that's Monday. So
Yeah, and they also put the game on sale as well. I know
hmm
all copies, so you can check that out if you're a pro member.
exactly.
So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I watched some of the community games. It was fun to see, but yeah, I'll try to get out there and play a little bit, or maybe I'll try to get my brother to play because I feel like I may be a little bit of a embarrassment on the Rainbow Six field.
And they're talking about also the Assassin's Creed Siege of Paris, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Valhalla awaits. So Siege of Paris is now here. Second big expansion launches. Visit France. New weapons and new skills. There was also the black box mission. So these are a more interesting play style that they're introducing into Valhalla. So originally this was part of the Unity series back in 2014, but now they're bringing it back into Valhalla. So it's sort of like almost adding more strategy into the elements. So they'll give you a large playing field, they'll give you an objective, and then it's up to you to sort of control your own actions or your own guys to sort of make a play style to complete your objective. You can also gather even more context, and maybe you don't even want to assassinate the guy. Maybe you want to help him get out of there. It's all up to you, and it sort of leaves it more open-ended, open world game with a lot more decision making. So pretty good addition, I would say. And so yeah, if you have Assassin's Creed Gold Edition or you have the Ultimate Edition, you should be able to play it as of Thursday, or if you have Ubisoft Plus. So jump into that, check it out. What it reminds me is a game I used to play on the Nintendo 64. It was like Tenchu Z, and it was like this big open world, and you had to strategically make your ninja sort of get through and get to the enemy, and sort of you decided how you were going to do it. So I haven't jumped into it yet because I haven't finished the story, but if I get through there, it'll be a good addition for sure. So we have some features on NFL. Now I'm going to say straight up, I'm not a big NFL person. Um, sorry.
Yeah, same here. I'm not an
Yeah.
NFL person, but like it's NFL 22, so it's a new one. It's coming to Stadia, I guess.
Yeah, and
Because I
so
thought that was it. They were done like putting games on Stadia for EA, but I guess not.
no, they said 5 games this year.
So
I think
that's the
this is,
5th game then, right?
yeah. So we have, well, and FIFA, right? It's coming out
Yeah,
soon.
FIFA. Mm-hmm.
So they're doing some changes to their manager mode. If you want to learn more, you can check out the Stadia blog. Unfortunately, I don't think either of us has the insight into Madden 22. I played a little bit on the free to play weekend, but
Oh, okay. That's good.
on the 21 version. But for me, it's kind of like if you played one football game, you played them all.
Yeah. They might be quite similar.
Yeah. Well, moving down the news line, we have Quakecon. So there was some sales up on Stadia, Elder Scroll, some Doom. You can get those super cheap thanks to Quakecon. So check that out if you're a Stadia Pro member. The Rate Stadia movement. So I'm not sure if you've heard of this, Sebastian.
No?
There's a huge movement on Metacritic because nobody was rating games for Stadia, and overnight 75% increase in ratings. I think over like 5,000 ratings of games now ever since this movement started. So
Oh,
uh,
wow.
help where you can. Get on to Metacritic, create an account, start rating some games you've played for Stadia. And help the platform really stand out, because there's a lot of games out there that don't even have like enough ratings. And like there was a campaign that went on against Red Dead Redemption 2. So
Hmm.
but people are
That's
coming
cool.
back and rating. So I've done my part. I think I've got like 10 up there now. So
Sweet.
hop on if you can. Hashtag rate Stadia games. So cool. Journey to Another Planet. They have left and started a new studio, Raccoon Logic.
Mm-hmm.
So cool to see. I hope all the best for them, and look to see some awesome games coming out of there. I know you played Journey to Another Planet.
Yeah, that was a fun game actually. I didn't know it was made by a so small studio, and it's funny. Now they in Montreal, right? About 15 people, and like that game was well made. Like I had a good time playing it. I finished it, and I was like, yeah, that was fun. You got to collect stuff throughout the game, and then every time like you move forward within the story, there's always a new video.
Yeah,
Every
the
time when you get
videos.
mission, and it like they're just so funny, those video. They just like doesn't make sense and stuff like that. But like if you haven't played it yet, I would suggest to play it. It's like a very fun game. But like I can't wait to see what other game they're gonna create. Hopefully it's gonna come to Stadia, even though they didn't like their part very well in a good space, right?
Yeah, so we'll see, but best of luck to them. If not Stadia, um, yeah, they'll come to Stadia. I don't think there's any like harsh feelings. I think they just Google made a business move. They weren't ready to invest into something that was so risky. Because you could it's not like an equation that makes like mathematical sense, right? You could
Yeah.
throw $1 billion into something and a game could go flat. Like it's not something that you want to hear or invest in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they made the right move by becoming a platform and just getting other people's games on your platform. And at the same time, you don't have to worry about competition. Like you're never competing with the people you're trying to get on the platform with. It's not like Stadia has their own shooter that they're competing with XDefiant on.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, by the way, if you look at Rainbow Six Extraction, it still says it's coming out in September.
Oh, interesting. They haven't changed the date.
No, it's deceiving.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they were able to catch up.
I don't think so. But speaking of delays, the Portland set adventure Life is Strange receives a delay. So it was supposed to come out in September, I believe, but
Yeah,
now we're gonna see a delay on that one.
there we go.
I don't know too much about it. But
Yeah.
other than it was based in Portland, and I've spent a little bit of time in Portland, and I can relate to the Life is Strange title for that setting.
Sweet. Yeah, that game is like look very nice. If it's a remaster, so that's the old one am I gonna get on Pro, and the second one should be out at the same time or something.
Yeah, that would be a good move. So let's go to the rumor mill here,
Yeah,
Sebastian, for this next one. Um GTA trilogy coming to Stadia.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
What?
Uh,
And there was a new article I saw even this morning saying Rockstar has put in some confirmation saying that it's going to be built in Unreal Engine 4, that GTA 3 is going to be different, but they're still going to stay true to the same like storyline and missions. So this thing is starting to become true in GTA trilogy. I myself have over my childhood beaten GTA 3, Vice, and what's the other 5?
San Andreas.
San
Yeah,
Andreas, San
yeah.
Andreas, yeah.
Yeah, I beat it like all three also. Like I play on them on PlayStation, I think. Yeah, PlayStation 2. I play like San Andreas and what's the other one? Vice City. So those
Have
are
you
the
played
two.
3?
Three. Yeah, the three is like at the
New
first
York,
city. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I played that one too. But
where
like
you're the
this one's
silent guy. You don't talk and say very much.
I don't remember how I play it because
Oh, those
was
games are so
I play
iconic.
more the Vice City and then San
Oh
Andreas.
yeah.
I finished at 3 and that was
The
it.
chainsaw.
But oh my God. It was like always fun to like try to go around the city and get the most star, try to survive the longest. It was just like random, right? So
So here's my thinking. You know how Stadia doesn't allow cheaters and stuff like that?
hmm
Will you be able to enter cheat codes in Stadia? GTA trilogy. You know how you got like unlimited
uh,
armor, spawn a helicopter, spawn a jet, stuff like that.
maybe they can put that inside a menu.
Yeah,
Because
they'll
it's
have to.
not online, so it's like you can use that kind of cheat. It's when like things are becoming online, that's when like,
There was
you know,
some multiplayer aspects of GTA 5. I wonder if they'll
yeah,
try to remaster or try to bring back in.
maybe because like GTA 5 been like existing like for all along, right? So
Or sorry, not GTA 5. I'm gonna mix them up. San Andreas.
yeah.
San Andreas had some co-op play. So I
It
wonder,
was?
yeah, there was some co-op aspect plays to it. So I wonder if
Mm,
how they'll bring that back. There was
maybe.
like certain areas you could bring in a couch co-op player to sort of run around with you and cause mayhem.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I look forward to hearing more on
Mm.
this. This is the rumor now, so I'm suspecting next summer is going to be my prediction for GTA trilogy.
That makes sense. And they've been working on the new GTA, so maybe it's gonna come on Stadia too. So
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see.
Next, we have some Prime rewards for Destiny games. So, or for all games on Stadia. So, I wanted to point this out. Something that Stadia Source has been doing now is they have a Prime gaming rewards section. And essentially, you can see all of the Stadia games that Prime reward loots are dropping for. So, like Assassin's Creed or
hmm
um,
Rainbow
yeah,
Six.
Rainbow Six,
Mhm.
Elder Scrolls. So yeah, you can check that out on Stadia Source.
Yeah, perfect. That's awesome because sometimes I forget about it, but the TWAB have been pretty good to mention it for Destiny too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
cool.
Now, Foreclosed arrives on Stadia. That happened this week. So, if you like comic books and you like getting into a cool story with telekinesis and brain implants, all connected to the blockchain, and it's also a short digestible. Some people don't like that it's so short, but honestly, I feel like satisfying being able to just like sit and beat the game.
Mm.
Like I feel like sometimes that's good to have in variety.
Yeah, definitely. Like when it's never-ending game, then sometimes could be
Like
like a hard.
Destiny.
Yeah, exactly. It's like never ending. It's good to
Yeah.
like just change your mind sometime and play games that like little
And
games like that. Yeah, that end, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. Humankind. So this is there's some developments on some drama on the Humankind front this week. So pretty cool. I'm not sure if you heard of this, but
Yeah.
direct touch is coming to Humankind for the first time for any
hmm
Stadia game. So you'll just be able to like
Yeah, play
swipe
on your
and
phone, like
swipe
using
tap.
the, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They show that like Humankind. If you like tap with 3 finger, it does something with 2 fingers, something else, and so on and so forth, sliding or anything like that. So that's kind of cool integrating that. So it's gonna make like maybe like they try to move away to make phone game only on App Store, like you can use a touchscreen. I don't know, but that should be good though.
Yeah, I would like to maybe even see a Google Play Store like movement to Stadia, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool. More mobile
hmm
games. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's neat. The future is coming. We'll see more direct touch games, I'm sure, but at the same time, they're gonna go and give us some candy, but then give us the broccoli at the same time. So they're dropping crossplay 1 week before the release of the Stadia title.
That's not good.
No, so everybody who was expecting crossplay was announced. Guess what? Not there anymore, and they just told us.
So is that just for Stadia or for everybody?
I believe it's just Stadia being left
Oh,
out.
damn.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But at the same time, they're bringing direct touch to Stadia. It's like,
Mm.
what? I don't know. I don't know why.
Don't know. Well, at least it's just 1 week, so we're gonna be able to do like most of the main activity.
No, I'm
I,
saying they gave us the news 1 week before the release of the Stadia title.
oh,
So
okay.
up until now, people thought it was crossplay. That had been announced as crossplay.
hmm
But then a week ago, they said, "Oh, by the way, Stadia won't be included in crossplay."
So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Yepper.
But moving on, there's still new things coming on. So the Stadia UI or the Stadia sort of window, whatever you want to call it, cloud platform thingy, gets a new feature. We get the Explore tab. I don't know if you've explored too much on there, but I've been posting maybe a game a day on something I'm doing. So it's pretty neat to just add your clips or screenshots. I feel like they're more useful now.
But you can do that now. I totally missed
Oh
that.
man, yeah, you've been off the Stadia.
I know. I know they were talking about changing it, so that's good.
Yeah, on my phone now, I can post game clips or I can post videos, and essentially they set you up by following all of the people on your friends list and following all of the games you have in your library.
That's
So
cool.
from there, you can follow, unfollow, or search for people to follow. So
Hmm.
it's cool.
So I'm gonna have to look into that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's in the Explore tab. So I'm actually looking at it right now on my desktop version of Stadia. I don't know if I
Oh,
see
on the
it.
phone. I don't see it on the phone. That's
Oh,
the
on the
thing.
phone, I see it.
Oh, right, because it's just an app. It's the App Store, Google Play Store, I guess, format.
Yeah, see, this is going to be a little crude here, but you see this?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the hell? Do I need to
Uh,
activate?
see at the
Okay.
bottom? It's on the Explore tab.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I don't see it
actually,
on Chrome. That's awesome though.
yeah, it's not on Chrome, but
I'm
yeah, a lot
happy
of cool pictures.
they're slowly upgrading more stuff on Stadia like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slowly becoming a little bit every day. So,
Yeah. No, I still had the old stuff, like it shows like
oh, that's so
like some
odd.
video. Yeah. I don't know, maybe
I
my
mean,
model, my Pixel 2 XLs that's supported.
maybe you just need to, oh, right. Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
on, yeah,
I got an
you're
older one, right?
still using a rotary phone.
A rotary phone. Yeah.
Bring, bring.
Maybe they just experiment. No, I got the filter on. Okay.
No, probably because you can't get the update.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, that would be cool. Like when I get the new Pixel 6 Pro. So
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna. It's probably gonna be enabled eventually. Maybe like I need to do something with my phone. So all
Well,
good.
cool. Yeah, be sure to check it out. Be sure to post a pic and a little screenshot of stuff you've been doing. But yeah, well, that's our show for today.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like the video and notifications bells for alerts when our podcast hits the air. Leave us a comment. Tell us about your Stadia and your gaming life. You can find Stadia Party Chat Podcast, the audio version of our podcast, on Anchor, Spotify, Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, or anywhere you can find podcasts, really. Shout out to new sponsors, Stadia Community Blog, 9 to 5 Google, Stadia Source. Thank you guys always for populating the news feed for the Stadia community. That's the news we have this week. Thank you all for tuning in and hearing our thoughts. Look forward to sharing more in the future. As always, I'm Ricardo, giving you my perspective on the cloud, and
And I'm
Sebastian, my co-host.
yeah. So like I can't wait to see the update for Destiny and see what's happening on the 24th. But we'll see you guys next week, and as we get more news, we'll like provide it to you guys.
Yeah, so our next cast would be it's right before the new release. So we'll
There's
have to do something for the maybe
release, yeah.
stream it live or something in our reaction.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Catch you later, everybody. Take care.
See you.